All right, this is the last page of Unit 2, Lesson 5, Skill 4 continued. Zero and undefined slopes will be mixed into the other types of slopes, positive and negative, in your homework. So therefore you can find them on the quiz and the tests. So it's still kind of the same. We're just working with the terminology of perpendicular, but it gets a little tricky when you're talking about zero and undefined slopes. Okay, so example number 4 says find the equation of the line that goes through -2, 4, so there's the dot right there, and is perpendicular to x equals 2, -2. So the equation of this line is x equals -2, right? Vertical lines have no slopes. They do not exist, okay? Or undefined is the terminology our current online math is using. And horizontal, vertical lines. This is a vertical line. Vertical, okay? Horizontal lines have a slope of 0. Vertical and horizontal lines are perpendicular to each other, okay? If it helps, sketch a graph out of a given problem when they involve horizontal and or vertical lines. It's easier to see visually on the map. If a line that goes through -2, 4 that is perpendicular to this line is clearly a horizontal line, okay, for a slope of 0 across at a +4. Therefore, this is the equation of that line. So if we're looking at the equation of the line that goes through perpendicularly to the given line, it has to be a horizontal line. Okay? So find the equation of the horizontal or vertical lines as indicated. So if you have a -1, -2, and it's perpendicular to -2. So this is our current line, y equals -2. So perpendicular would be going this way. And because it's a vertical line, it would start with an x equals. In this case, it would be x equals a -1. You can think about it that way, or you can think about the fact this is your x and this is your y. So your y equals -2 and your x equals -1. And those are the equation of the line, okay? So remember their slopes are a little tricky. So the slope of a horizontal line is 0. The slope of a vertical line is undefined. So again, a little tricky. Just to put this one in your notes should it come up. So we're looking through a line that's perpendicular to 1. Notice that's an x equals 1. Okay, so the y must equal -3. That's all you need to do. Okay, so they may come up. All right, so let's practice this lesson. It says find the slope of the equation of the given line. Then a slope of the line that would be parallel and a slope of the line that would be perpendicular. All right, so this line, hopefully you can identify that it's in slope-intercept form. If it's in slope-intercept form, then your slope is going to equal a -4/3. So a slope of a line that would be parallel to it would also be a -4/3. The slope of a line that would be perpendicular to it would be positive and flipped, 3/4. Okay? This is in slope-intercept form, so slope is -5/4. A would be the same. B would be positive and flipped. Okay? This one is not in any useful form, general or standard form that's called. So we need to turn it around. Please don't look at it and decide what the slope is there. Just take a moment and do the math so you get it right. I don't even look at it and guess what it is. So please don't. So right here, I've turned it around to slope-intercept form. So my slope is currently given to me as 5/2. So a slope that would be parallel to it would be 5/2, and a slope that would be perpendicular to it would be negative 2/5. Okay. Wrong form. Let's fix. Don't lose that negative in front. Let's get rid of it. Y equals negative 2x plus 7. My slope is given as negative 2. My parallel would be negative 2. My perpendicular would be a positive, and flipped would be a half. Wrong form. Isolate my y. Y would equal negative 4/3 x minus 11/3. We don't care about all that. We just care about the fact that the slope is that. So parallel would be the same, and perpendicular would be positive and flipped. Hope that was helpful.